guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today I have a very controversial and very interesting, amazing car, complicated car. It's about the new BMW M5, one of the most powerful BMW M5 ever, one of the most powerful 5 Series ever. It's finally used some type of energy because it's a plug-in hybrid. You can also charge it at the socket, 11 kilowatt in AC, and also you can use the same amazing V8 petrol engine system. Now in this video I'll try to explain you everything about the car. I will try to explain you somehow why the people think this car is kind of controversial, and I saw a lot of reviewers outside, even Matt Watson or the guy from Auto Trader talk about this car. And the controversial thing is that they say it's heavy, around 2,500 kilograms, but from my point of view, the way BMW set up this car, they know exactly what they're supposed to do. And this car, it's built for the customers. It's not built for the car reviewers that have fun with the car or that want to have fun with the car on the track and they review the car on the track only. This car, it's built for the people to drive daily, people that drive daily, and from time to time they want to go on the track, from time to time go on the track, you know. This is a very important thing. And in this video, and of course I will have a test drive video where I explain you everything. I will explain you how this car run and why it's heavy and how the plug-in hybrid system work and how all these settings, complicated settings work. So stay with me because it will be really interesting, and I really recommend you to check out the test drive video because there I explain you a little bit more the functions, the features, and I explain you also the suspension and how it works and how it feels when you're driving the car. We will go to the technical data and information about the car, and then we will go outside to talk about the exterior design, interior design. I will try to go through every single features of the car. So first of all, the price is very important. The car price start at 132,983 euro, plus the option. Of course, the options, they're quite expensive, so it can go up to 160,000-70,000 with all the options. And here on the car that I have with me, you can see this green color from outside. It's kind of custom made and it costs you around 6,000 euros, so it's pretty expensive. It looks amazing, but it's pretty expensive. But you can go with the normal colors from the BMW. But keep in mind, with all the options that I have on the car that you will see on this car, it can go up to 160,000-170,000 euro. Of course, I love the fact that BMW still keep the V8 4.4 twin-turbo petrol engine. It comes as a rear-wheel drive permanently. It has rear differential. That means the car can split the power left and right to the left and right wheels on the rear. Also, it's rear wheel steer. That means up to 1.5 degrees the rear wheels can steer as well, and I will explain you in the test drive video how amazing it is and how cool such a long car feel on the small streets and how easy it is to turn around. And yeah, that was really impressive. So this car is definitely built to have that daily driving comfort, you know, and also to have that amazing beast power when you need to go on the track. So it's the perfect balance, the perfect all-arounder between beast and daily comfort driving. So it's just incredible. They basically create this car as an amazing daily driver, and then when you want, you just press a button and then it's a completely beast. It's crazy. When it comes to transmission, it comes with a 8-speed automatic transmission Steptronic. Also, the power of the car, 727 horsepower is the total power, the electric motor plus the petrol engine. 1,000 Newton meter. It's just insane. This car, it's crazy quick, it's crazy aggressive when it needs to be, but it's also in the same time very comfortable. Top speed of the car, 250 km/h, but you can get the driver pack option. It can go up to 305 km/h if you have where to drive. Yeah, it's great. 0 to 100 in 3.5 seconds, incredible. The battery capacity, 22.1 kWh battery, but usable 18.6 kWh battery. It's a lithium battery, and very interesting is that they install the battery in a plug-in hybrid under the floor of the car, left and right, and in the middle is that center axle, and then it goes to the differential in the back. But the cool part is that the battery sit low, and you have also a low center of gravity, and when you're driving fast in curves, this car sits on the ground like a train, like a Swiss train, like a Japanese train. It's just crazy. Most of other plug-in hybrid cars, they have the battery somewhere under the floor in the trunk or under the seats, but this one, it's other story. So the amount of technology and the amount of thinking and calculation the engineers from BMW did with this car, it's just impressive. The electric motor power, it's 197, and it sits somewhere between the petrol engine and the transmission, so it sits around here. Between those two, which is very good because the response is very quick between them. Plus the range of the car, only in electric mode you can drive this car up to 69 km VLTP, probably in real life around 50 kilometers, and the top speed in electric mode only 140 km per hour. Consumption together combined, it's around 1.6 liters. The weight of the car 2,435 kilograms. It's a pretty heavy car, sporty heavy car. But yeah, we will talk about that in the test drive video a little bit more. The trunk capacity 466 liter, the fuel tank 60 liter, ground clearance 11.5 centimeters, drag coefficient 0.32. Also the CO₂ emission 37 grams. It's fantastic for the power of the car, and the turning circle 12.6 meter, but I feel like with a rear wheel steer that it's even better. Also front suspension double wishbone and rear suspension independent multi-link, but the car comes with adaptive M suspensions, which is good, and I will explain you in the test drive video how they work, because they are kind of can adapt depending on the driving mode that you choose. The suspension can be comfortable, or when you put it in sport, it's a really beast. It gives you that strong feedback. It's a rear wheel drive permanently, with the possibility to send, of course, the power to the front wheel as needed. But the great part is that you can choose to have it on rear wheel drive only. So if you want to have some fun with the car, you know what I mean, you can use only the rear wheel drive, which is amazing. So those are the most important technical data. Let's go outside to talk a little bit about the exterior design. We go inside, we talk about the material quality, space, multimedia, and of course, we will take the conclusion in the end. All right, guys, first let's start with the key. This is the key, the M key. You probably saw it also on other models with the colors here. Also, you have this BMW badge, which you can press it to lock the car. And on the side, you have 3 buttons. One is for favorite, one is to open the trunk automatically. You can do that and also close it. And one is to unlock the car. I don't know if you can see it right now when you unlock it because it's super sunny, but the light kind of have a nice animation. They turn on in a nice, beautiful way. Plus the grille, it's illuminated. We will go there in a second to show you, and it has a nice animation. In the nighttime you can see it a little bit better. Maybe I will do a video in the nighttime with the car, so we'll be on the channel. Check it out to see how the lights are in the nighttime, because they are incredible. Anyway, on the rear, the same story. You lock the car from here, and when you unlock it, you can see that the tail lights, they dim down, dim out a little bit slower. Also, you have this button from where you can open the trunk automatically, just like that. Even though it's a sedan, you can do that automatically. Close and open the front, which is super useful. Other than that, of course, the car comes with keyless entrance. When you come to the car, if you have the key in your pocket, you can put your hands around here, and you can see right now the car is unlocked. You can lock it by putting your finger around here. It comes also with electric folding mirrors, which is super useful. You don't want to get scratched those mirrors for sure, right? Look at them, carbon fiber option, they look amazing. Anyway, this is the key. Now I know what you want next. You want me to show you how the engine sound when you start it, right? So let me show you. Before that, press the brake. This is the start stop engine button in red. You have this super cool animation with LED lights around here on the dash that illuminate the colors of the M. Now let me open the door. Let me start the engine one more time, and from here we put it in M1, just like that. Start the engine, put it in M1. Now the engine is running. You can hear this. You can hear a little bit of sound also from the speakers. So the speaker sound with the sound from the engine with the exhaust sound, it make it blend together in a very beautiful way. And hear this out. Man, the sound, it's incredible. It's amazing. I mean, the sound, it's so deep. You can go here to setup and you can choose the setup of the driving mode, but you can go also here in modes and you can choose to drive in a road mode or in sport mode or in track mode. When you put it in track, all the screens, everything will be completely dark. So you can focus on the track and driving on the track. But when you put it in sport mode, you can see that right here in front, you can see the Newton meters and the power, the kilowatt power. And then here you see a different graphic. Of course, you can customize. I will show you a little bit later. But for the moment, I want to show you how it looks in sport mode and how it sounds. Also, let me go out. Let me put the camera here in the back so you can hear and see a little bit the exhaust pipes. Look at the exhaust pipes. Hear this out. Only when the engine is running you can hear it a little bit. Man, I love this deep sound. I really miss that. So BMW still offer you that really engaging sound. Let me put the camera down here and then I will let you hear a little bit the sound and I will let you see the exhaust pipes, the way they look. And by the way, I have to leave right here the microphone. Bam. Maybe they can stay. Maybe the microphone can sit down. Okay, let me put back the microphone. Man, it sounds so good. Man, it's so engaging. I'm so happy that BMW blend this world together of electricity and they still keep that amazing V8 engine. It's crazy. Not only how it sounds, I forget the key in my pocket, so I have to put it inside. Otherwise, it will kind of warn me from time to time. I will leave it inside there. Also, I turn on the lights so we can talk a little bit about the lights. But I'm super happy that they kind of blend the petrol engine with the electric motor and the batteries. I think they did a great job. Also, yeah, other car manufacturers try to do something like that, some blend, but the way they set up this car is so unique, it's so interesting. And yeah, I think it's a great idea. Now, let's talk a little bit about the exterior design. In the last years, BMW was always somehow controversial, and I saw that many people really complain about over the designs of 4 Series and so on. And now, even on this one, they have something to say, but you know what? Man, this car looks really aggressive, really good, really muscular. From my point of view, it's very attractive. It's crazy. From my point of view, they cannot understand. They cannot go out of the box. So the design language doesn't have to be the same. You see some car manufacturers, they try to make the same design language on all cars, all version, small to big. BMW try to always change. You see, from iX, XM, 5 Series, 4 Series, every time you see a kind of different approach in design language, which is amazing. You see the Neue Klasse, the new class design, it's also different. So they always try to change something. You have what to choose. You don't like this one, you go with a 4 Series, you go with a 3 Series, and you choose a different other approach, right? You go with XM, iX, and so on. So yeah, from my point of view, they do a great job regarding the design. So I think you should stop complaining and just focusing, going out a little bit more of your box, because when you stay in your box, you cannot see the outside world. So look at the car, man. I mean, it has such a beautiful lines, so aggressive line. The bumper, the hood, the air intakes, the grille, even the skirt there, it's aggressive, it's outside. I mean, trust me, I drive this car until here, and even the kids, were 2 kids around here, they come to the car, they was like, oh my God, what type of BMW? This is new, probably. They were like, wow, it's so beautiful, you know? I mean, the design, it's attractive. And everybody on the street, when you're driving this car, they look at you. And trust me, I drive it. I have it for 2 days now, and trust me, this is the reality. I mean, it's a crazy attractive car. And they bring back the exhaust pipes. Guys, you complain about the exhaust pipe. Look at this. You have 4 real exhaust pipes. Now, when you have the exhaust pipe, you start complaining about something else, you know? You should more focus on the good parts and not on complaining parts. Anyway, let's come back to the design. From my point of view, it's a, look at this. Even look at the kids. They look at the car, right? So everybody, they even stop here to look at the car. I don't want to film them, but man, this car, it's crazy attractive. It has really nice lines, really aggressive line. And also on the bumper, on the front, on the rear, even this green color, which is custom, of course, it looks great. But overall, from my point of view, my personal opinion, I think this is attractive as well, this car. It's really beautiful. Now, because this car have those carbon fiber option included, also it's really helping lower the weight of the car, of course, and also going and sending the weight a little bit lower, because you can see here on the roof you have carbon fiber roof. So it looks, not only that it looks lovely, but it's also very helpful. I don't know, guys, I take the car, I wash the car, and check this out. Some birds shit on it. That means luck, right? Look at this. Look at what I have on the car. And it was also on the windshield and also on the right side. That was crazy. That means luck. The car is lucky, or I'm lucky, I don't know. Or both of us, we are lucky. But anyway, carbon fiber on the mirrors, the mirror caps, carbon fiber, this super nice design, super aggressive, beautiful. Also the LED light turning signal on the side. We have the camera here for 360 degrees camera, black glossy, really interesting. The leg of the mirror around the edges of the windows, black glossy, the new trend. Black glossy here, tinted windows, and also the transition between the windows. It's very nice. And in the back here you have the M5, and the fact that this back end here, it's stopped right here. It's kind of remind me a little bit of the old BMWs, that classic look. I really love that. I love the fact that they didn't finish it with a corner and they finished it like that. And from the distance, you can see it's a little bit different. I like that. It's a nice touch there. Good. Also on the mirror here inside, you have this glossy black, which looks super expensive and premium. Big mirrors. Practically they are huge, you can see very good in them. Here is the blind spot light monitoring. The handles are integrated into the doors to improve the aerodynamic, but improve also the look of the car. It looks really good with those handles integrated, front and rear the same. I like them, really, really good approach. I hope they will keep it like that also on other versions. Here you have the tank, 60-liter tank. I cannot open it, I have to open it from the interior. I will show you from where in a second. On the rear here, heated window plus tinted windows, and a little bit lower with this carbon fiber package you get also this lip spoiler in the back here, which look extremely nice. It adds a touch of sportivity. Plus M5 here, turning signal, turning indicator LED, tail lights, LED lights, quite nice design, sharp edges here, and also this approach around here with this element with the light reflector. It looks so powerful. It makes this angle here, this bumper area, a little bit more extended, a little bit more aggressive, and I like that. Also extended and aggressive, the shoulders here. We will go in the front, I will show you as well. But overall, it looks really impressive, really powerful. 6 sensors. First is here for safety feature, parking features as well. And down here, a little bit extended, we have with black glossy, this kind of a bumper or air diffuser kind of design. It looks really interesting with quad exhaust pipes, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. The exhaust pipe have also those clappers to close somehow and kind of open a little bit more, depend how you set it up. Cool stuff, and it sounds also nice. And here is the fog lamp, by the way, on the lower end in the middle, but Very, very nice approach, very nice, unique design on the bumper in the back. Here on the side, we have 21-inch rims on the rear and also 20 on the front. Really interesting, like a proper sporty car. And also you have different rims design, which you can choose. If you go on BMW website, you can see that you have a few different options rims which you can choose from, so you can choose which one you like more. Those are also quite nice, quite interesting the way they fit. You can see on the rear 295 35 R21 and also XL, of course, because it's quite heavy, the car. And then optional, as I said before, we have ceramic brakes, ventilated cross-drilled with kind of goldish yellow M Sport brake calipers, which look great. Also, even this area here, you see it's extended a little bit. It has also paint protection film on it because probably the wheel in the front will throw some stones in this area. But look at it, it's a little bit extended. It looks so cool, so aggressive. All these lines, the way they design it, it's really interesting. And it goes all the way in the front. Here is the charging port, by the way. Here you can charge in AC. I have to stop the car in order, if the engine is running, you cannot open it. But here is the charging port where you can charge it, the battery, 11 kilowatt in AC. 20-inch rims in the front. I don't know if you can see the size of the rims, somewhere around here, 285 40 R20. You can see they're also XL, and they use two different types of tires. They use Hankook Ventus S1 Evo. Very good tires if you want to have fun with the car, some drifting and stuff, but they also offer different tires, if I'm not wrong, Michelin tires with a better grip. Also ceramic brakes in the front, bigger brakes, ventilated cross-drilled, and then you have 4 pistons on the brake calipers in the front, the same yellowish. Cool stuff, right? Again, the same respect for the engine. So BMW, it's the car manufacturer which offer for the engine a lot of part of the car. If you look at the size of the car, you see that the engine part have a pretty big part of it, and that's because the dashboard is quite small. We will see that when we go inside, but I like that. I like this approach. Super, super nice nose, aggressive front end. And also on the hood, nice aggressive lines, BMW badge. Here on the side, we have BMW LED adaptive headlamps, Matrix LED adaptive headlamps with the same approach, turning signal. Because of my camera, the frame rate doesn't allow to see like in reality, but they look really cool. And also very, very aggressive design with sharp edges, sharp, interesting lines on it. Cool stuff. They still keep that cat look. And then of course we have the grille in the front with LED illuminated on the side here. And in the middle you have the radar for all that safety features like emergency brake, adaptive cruise control. Here you have the front camera. The car comes with 360 degrees camera. M5, huge air intakes, no active cooling. The air will go directly to the radiator. And here, huge air intakes. So the air will go directly to the radiator and then cool down the different components. And here, again, this approach with the M Sport bumper. But man, look at the lines. Look at the size and shape of those air intakes on the side. They are so huge. They are really, really interesting, really beautiful approach, and 6 parking sensors on the front as well. Lovely car. Now, from my point of view, there are many elements that let you speechless regarding this M5. I love it. I don't know about you, but I love the car. Yeah, regarding the sound of the door, typical BMW, this sounds really good. Now, let me go under the hood. The same story here, 2 times, pull it like that, and then we can check what is under the hood. I can stop also the hazard light because we don't need it anymore. So we can see what is under the hood. And by the way, regarding under the hood, do you know what? Do you know that this powertrain with the electric motor, this total powertrain, it's a powerhouse. You can power half of the village with this engine. It's just crazy. It's crazy powerful. This is the way it looks. Beautiful. You can see 8 V8, 8 cylinders with red BMW M Power air filter here and there. It's quite nice. Quite nice. Love it. You see the kids come again to check the car. They say, "Wow, this is really cool." So they come around. This is the third time they come around to see the car again. So yeah, I guess it's quite attractive for the kids as well. Now, this is the trunk, which is automatically. You have the button here to close it and lock it. You have the triangle, huge entry for a sedan. Basically, it's really big. You can fit in relatively big items, some plastic at the entrance. You have hooks in the corners, left and right. And the good part is that it's a little bit deeper, surprisingly. So most of other hybrid cars, or they don't have this amount of place down here. But overall, man, they still keep this big trunk, which is super useful. And you have also an LED light on the upper side, and of course you can also fold it down from here. So from here and here you can basically fold down the seats, but you have to stretch out because it's very long. And regarding long, you can carry long items here, very good, which is pretty practical, right? Even though I'm not sure if someone who will buy this car will basically buy it to carry stuff. I will really recommend you, if you need space, to get the touring version. But from the side, the entrance is quite big. You have a pretty big entrance here. You can see the way it looks, and also from this angle. So yeah, from my point of view, very practical. You don't have a flat floor, but it's quite practical. Plus behind the seats here has good quality, and I love the fact that the seat belts stay in place. You don't have to worry about the seat belt when you push back the seats in the position. I will close the trunk. We will go back inside. Now, the cool part is that on the rear here you have this sun protection, which you can put it up and down automatically from a button on the front door. I will show you a little bit later when we get there, but it's great that you have it there. For example, today it's super sunny, so you need this kind of protection, sun protection. Sun, and you can see it, you have it here, and also you have it on the upper side. This is manual on the doors, but it's automatically on the rear. And you have two windows, one is fixed, one can be folded down. So you can see you can fold this down. It's not double glass, but I see the windows are a little bit thicker, which is very good. And you can fold it completely down. You can put it up just like that. Very good quality here. Soft material here, soft material here, leather, orange leather on the version that I have with me. Is the handle, pretty good quality. Here we have Bauer & Wilkins sound system, the speakers. You can see also this kind of a beautiful design. I really like this approach with aluminum, and then some storage space here, pretty good. And then you have also down here soft material. Surprisingly, you don't have plastic around here. That's the entrance, really big entrance. I like the fact that you don't have left here any windows, so the windows will stay always on the door, and that allow you to have a bigger entrance and also good visibility when you go inside. This is the way it looks here with those orange, black leather seats. It looks really cool. I like the fact that they extend this leather until the rubber here, so the quality, the comfort for the passengers in the back, it's great. So this approach is very good. And other than that, relatively big space. I will go inside and we will check the space as well. You can see sport seats in the front. Here you have the M badge on the back, and here you have an USB-C port, plus you have some accessory hooks around there. Also, this is the way the seats look like. You have perforated seats around here, perforated down. So in the summer it's great because you're not going to sweat. They are heated, but they are not ventilated on the rear. Plus you have ISOFIX. You can install two child seats here on the rear without any problem. Also in the middle, you have two cup holders and these armrests in leather. Behind the front seat, you have kind of a soft material like a rubber. Here you have a vent on the B pillar, quite cool. And here in the middle you have again two vents, two USB-C, and you have these screens for three different positions for the heating seats. Here you have also the vents on the rear with the temperature, so you can set it up from here. Very simple, just like that. Cool. And some storage space down here. And of course you have the transmission tunnel, and the batteries are somewhere under here, guys, here and there next to the transmission tunnel. So really interesting approach. Going inside, surprisingly, my knees, I was expecting my knees to stay a little bit higher like in electric cars, but they are not. So basically they did a great job with installing those batteries. huge amount of space on my knees. I already adjust the seats in the front in my driving position, so I still have a lot of space on my knees. Good space on my head. I have like 5 and something fingers. So for 173 centimeters, I have very good comfort here, and I love the fact that this window is extended like that. I have very good visibility outside on the windows, and yeah, it's good here. I sit really good, and it's also soft and nice. I have a handle, a hook, a microphone, good quality on the roof. It's Alcantara, and also here you have LED lights in the nighttime. Good. Now I want to show you the dashboard. Man, the dashboard looks fantastic. I love that BMW finally upgrade those dashboards in the last years. They look so nice, so futuristic, so interesting, with a LED light inserted in the dash that goes across the door. It looks lovely, and you can change that colors. You can customize it. You can see in the middle it's customized like in a BMW M colors, and then you have those 2 screens which are tilted to the driver, so it has a perfect visibility from the driver point of view, plus amazing graphic and quality and customizable. It's a lot you can customize in many ways. Plus you have this M steering wheel which look really cool, and the center console which is a little bit higher, and it looks also pretty impressive. But anyway, let's go in the front to talk about those things there. I press also the button by mistake. Here in the front we have one window from one piece. I didn't check it before, but it doesn't have double glass, but surprisingly I see on a BMW the glasses are a little bit thicker than in other cars. Now here you have soft material, again leather, and if I'm not wrong, here you have leatherette, so synthetic leather, eco-friendly leather, and also here it's eco-friendly leather, just the seats are in proper animal leather, but all this area here it's kind of synthetic leather, soft material here. Here it's proper leather like on the seats, and here you have some textile material, you have a speaker, you have even down here soft, here is kind of a rubber but soft material, storage space, button to open the trunk. Here you have Bauer & Wilking sound system with the same interesting kind of aluminum design. I like it. And then you have the ambient light here into the doors, the lock and unlock button. You see all those buttons are integrated into that plastic, so it's more of a touch screen, kind of a touch buttons. Really interesting. I will show you also when we go inside. And here of course you have the buttons for the windows, electric adjustable mirrors, windows, and from here is this button that I told you. From here you can fold up and down that sun protection from the rear there. Anyway, at the entrance I really like this plate here with the black M5 on it, glossy. It looks really interesting. I didn't see this approach until now. It looks really unique. Then you have the aluminum pedals in the BMW style. Here we have the controllers for electric seats, so from here you can control the seats in every position you want, even the lumbar position, up and down. Very simple, very simple. Then this is the entrance in the front. Check this out from this angle. Look at those beautiful M Sport seats. They look fantastic. Side support even on the shoulders, even on the side. They are kind of perforated here and they look really cool. We have also the M5 here, and even the headrest, you can adjust it. Look at this. I can put the headrest up and down. You see that? Yeah, that's so cool, so interesting. Anyway, and here you have of course the vents. So the vents are there, here, if you can see it, but you can control them from here, left, right, up, down, and a little bit higher LED lights, the vents here, and also some button for the lights, and open the tank, the fuel tank, and then the fog lamp and the lights. You can also access it from here. Anyway, and also from here you adjust the steering wheel electrically. You can see you can adjust the steering wheel from here, electric, up, down, left, right. Very simple. Anyway, let's go inside. Outside today it's super warm, very warm basically, and this is how you turn off or close the vents. You put it on 0 or on 1. It's quite cool, right? Visibility outside is lovely, very good on the windows, on the mirrors, on the windshield, even up here in the middle of the mirror. It's good visibility in the back, so nothing to complain about that. You can see the seats here in the center console, some soft leather. You can open it from here and you have plenty of space, and you have a 12-volt port there. really useful. And here we have black glossy with plenty of buttons. And here you can see we have start stop engine button in red. You have shift by wire transmission. You can put it in reverse, you can put it in drive, you can put it in S and sport mode. From here I will explain you more in the test drive video. Parking, auto hold, physical buttons. And here I love the fact that they still keep the controllers for the multimedia system, so you can control the multimedia system from this area, so you don't have to, look at this, you don't have to go and use the touch screen. Even though it's round, it's simple, you can see it very clear from the driver point of view, which is very cool. But you can also control it from here, from those controllers, with the M badge exactly in the middle, plus the volume knob right here. Then you have some buttons here integrated into this beautiful black glossy. So you have here the camera. If you press this one, you have 360 degrees camera, plus front camera, rear camera, all kind of views, plus the park assist. From here I will show you in the test drive video how you can park the car automatically. Panoramic view, and here on more, if you go to 3D view, you can see what happened around the car. It's so cool. Look at this. You can see exactly what's going on, and the resolution, the clarity of the cameras are pretty impressive, really impressive. Then the next one is traction control, and if you go to setup here, you can set up, let me press it once, you can set up the different driving modes. So you can choose the normal mode, right? So you can choose, for example, on the upper side you have the drive mode, comfort, sport, or sport plus. Drive mode, it's like transmission and engine, how to respond. Recuperation, you can put it on maximum, for example here. Recuperation, how much recuperation you want to have. The drive logic, right? Then you have the chassis, the suspensions, how you want to have it. Steering wheel, sport or comfort, I mean stiffer or soft. I will explain you everything in the test drive video, of course. The steering and brakes, comfort or sport, a little bit more aggressive or not. The MX drive, like the all-wheel drive, you want a four-wheel drive, you want a four-wheel drive sport, or you want to have it two-wheel drive. So that means you can use it only with rear-wheel drive, which is great. And M sound is the sound that the car will emit also from the speakers, but also we'll try to limit the sound from the exhaust pipes. Then we have here configuration M1, M2. You have two buttons on the steering wheel. M1, M2, you can configure those buttons with the settings that you want. So you can go here and you can choose drivetrain, M hybrid, transmission, drive logic, energy recuperation, steering, traction control, all that stuff. You can kind of customize the way you want it. And then when you press this button, you have all this customization at your fingertip, right? So this is really good. And then if you go to the drive settings, you have all the settings of the car here, like driver assistance systems, like all the safety features that the car come with, and you can kind of configure it and change those safety features. You have the, but yeah, you know what? I have to change first the drive mode. I have to put it back to road, because you have three different driving modes here. You have road mode, you have sport mode. We are in sport mode, and you can see the graphic of the screen is different in sport mode. You see right now you can see different information on the left side, but in the middle you have that exhaust information and RPM information right there, acceleration information. But on the left side you can see the different information, like the lap timer, journey data, map, setup, what setup you use, drivetrain information, tires information with that super classic BMW. It looks so cool. Sport display, G meter, and media radio, so you can definitely change between different setups. But if I go to M mode, this M mode will change these modes. If you go to track, the screens will be completely gone and you will focus on driving on track, which is great. But if you go to, let me go back, if you go to road is kind of classic, it's normal. And when you go in road mode, the screen will switch to normal mode. So now you have a different approach, a different view on the cockpit. So you can see, let's start with the first. Again, you have the reduced view, it's just on the side, RPM and speed and different information on the lower end. But you can choose to have the lap time, you can choose to have the journey data. You can choose to have the assistant view when you activate autopilot. You can choose to have augmented view. That means you have a front camera and the car can show you in front what it is. And it's great when you activate the adaptive cruise control and autopilot, because you can see the cars, you can see the different distances between the cars, and it gives you different information. This is super cool also in the nighttime. It's very useful to see different animals or people. Route, you have the map, you have the possibility to have the full map on the screen, which is great. And then you have also the setup. You can see the setup. If you forget how it's your setup, sometimes I forget as well, you can go here and see what it's your setup. The drivetrain information, and then the tire and sport display with the RPM and information, and G meter, of course, and the media. So you can kind of customize and change those views in different ways the way you want it. But this is quite cool, and it's different than other BMWs. You see, it's a different approach, and I like that. I like also that the screen is tilted to the driver, so you have a good visibility. And then we have the M Hybrid. What is M Hybrid? M Hybrid, once you press it, it lets you choose between different driving modes, because we have the electric motor and plug-in hybrid system. You can choose to drive in dynamic plus, where it gives you the maximum power, like when you need the maximum power for short period of time. And if you want to do like dynamic, you can go on tracks for longer period of time. Hybrid, it's kind of, anyway, this is kind of a sport mode. You can see it's tell you here, hybrid drive, focus on balance, driving power for longer distance. Let me go here. You see, for hybrid drive, focus on maximize power on the short distance. This is also hybrid drive, focus balance on the longer distance, and hybrid, it's efficient drive, focus on range. So if you want to drive daily, you put it in hybrid and you don't worry about anything. If you have enough battery and you want to drive only electric and you have enough energy in the battery, I don't have right now, I have only 5 kilometers. You can put it on electric, that's why it doesn't allow me to put it in electric. And if you want to control how much energy the car to preserve for later, you can go here and you can customize the percentage of the battery that you want the car to hold in the battery. So pretty cool stuff. And then I guess that's it with the lower end. Here you have 2 USB-C, 2 cup holders, wireless charging for your phone. Again, the vents are really interesting, and here you adjust the position of the vents, which are inside here, and how they send the air. Here you have 2 shortcut buttons for the defrosting, one for hazard lights, some glossy black carbon fiber here on the dash, LED lights, beautiful insertion like crystals. Here you press this button to open the glove box, relatively big, very small door, like these days trend, and there you have an LED light. And up here, of course, you have some speakers. The head-up display, I don't know if you see it, it's integrated into the windshield, and you can kind of customize it also from here, like in other BMW cars. And it's one of the best head-up display. It's quite nice. Anyway, let's go back to the steering wheel. As you saw before, you can adjust it electrically. It's an M steering wheel, great grip, with M colors on the stitches, fantastic grip. You have also those pedals. Here you have the boost. If you hold it for 10 seconds, it gives you the boost. So you have 10 seconds of maximum power, and you can change also the gears manually if you want to do that. And here we have the M2, M1 buttons, from where you can customize it on the go. And here you have the controllers, very good physical button for the autopilot. And here you can configure the screen, and also you have volume and media, voice command, and telephone. Up here on the roof, even this one is made in Alcantara, very good quality, vanity mirror with a very fine, beautiful LED light, microphone handle. Up here, a camera, interior camera, you can access it, SOS button. You have also this shortcut button that gets you to the lights settings. So for example, if you want to go to ambient lights, here you can kind of customize the colors inside, the brightness. You can choose the light effect depending on welcome, when you open the door, when you receive a call, and so on. So also M mode, it will switch the color, and you will kind of play a kind of animation around here with those beautiful light. But I will have a night video with these lights, and I will show you in detail. Reading lights and cockpit brightness, that's probably you already know it. And also up here you have also these lights. That's pretty simple, nothing complicated around here. But the cool part is that you have shortcuts also for the seats here. If you press this button, it gets you to the seat settings, so you can adjust also the passenger seats from here, so you can move it forward, backward from the screen, and also the seat belt warning and so on. So I'm not going to go in all these details because we'll need thousands of years. So let's go to the home page. This is the home page. I will use the controllers because it's much more easier. You have on the home page all the time on the screen on the lower end, you have the climatic system, very easy to reach it out, very easy to change the temperature. Also the heated seats, ventilated seats from the front, for the front seats, and heated steering wheel. You can go here to the vents. You can turn on the vents, so you can kind of turn on the vents here. So yeah, all the settings for the climatic system synchronize, for example, and so on. You can go to individual settings for the driver, front passenger, second row, precondition. You can also do that, and you have also an application which you can use to do that. Also here you have some shortcuts from media. You can go directly to the media. You can go directly to the navigation, which is the same navigation as BMW use it also on other models. Very good navigation with traffic in real time and information about traffic and roads in real time, because the car is connected to the internet and it works very, very smooth. Plus, because it's a plug-in hybrid, it's important to know where is the charging stations, right? You go here, you go to charging stations, and the car will search for all the charging stations around you. So from here, you can definitely kind of find whatever charging stations you have in your area, choose one, press go, and that's it. Look at this. Super, super convenient, super quick. And this is how you set up a destination. And then of course you have the home screen, and this is on the home screen. You have also different widgets, I can call it, and you can also customize and change them if you want to. You can go to personal assist like voice assist. You can go here to the BMW information, like you can see if the car have some errors. You can go to journey data to see the consumption on the last trips. Adaptive content, you can see right here the car, what's happening while you're driving. It's so cool. Then you have, let me go forward, you have also the temperature, the weather, the route preview, traffic on route. You have news here. The cool part is that because this car is connected to the internet, you can see different news and different categories of news, which is very, very cool. For example, sport, world, panoramic, and business news. And you can see they change all the time here. The latest is news. You have the tire pressure with the temperature of the tire with this classic BMW view there. Super, super cool. Interior camera, of course, you can access it from here. Look at this, it's me. Yay. So you can also see that. You have also here information about drivetrain, the setup again, and you can add the different widgets, right? So this is cool. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, you go here and you have all the settings of the car. Here you find everything. You can even watch YouTube in the car, which is great, but I need an account. You can play games, Spotify, you have different apps which are super, super nice. And here you find all the settings of the car. From the driving settings, like driver assistance settings, you can also switch on and off different safety features like blind spot technology, lane assist, exit warning. All the safety features are around here. The parking, here, settings, and you have the driving assistance systems and feedback to the steering wheel, drivetrain and chassis, electric driving. And we have the setup here. We have the charging settings here. You can schedule, you can set a charging target, unlock charging cable, location, base, charging setting, AC limit, and so on. So you can see, you can find around here all those settings, display settings around here, head-up display, you can turn it on and off from here, very simple. And you have also different other settings. I'm not going to go through all the settings, I don't think it makes any sense, but yeah, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, wireless. You have also the lap time, if you want to use it. This is important for this car. And of course the system settings where you find everything, language, time, date, and so on. But I think I cover almost everything, the most important settings and the information about the car. I hope I didn't forget something, but definitely check out the test drive video, because there you can get even more detail and information about this M5, because you can see how it drives and how it works, all those settings. But from my point of view, it's just an incredible car. Also the way it looks, also the way it looks outside, inside, and even the way it drives. It's gorgeous. That was the video. I hope it was useful. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Stay safe, guys, and we see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.